Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're well. I've been on the camera for a minute, and today I was preparing to do a reading for everyone, and I just didn't feel like I had the energy. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that we're just focusing on the cards right now and you get to see a bit of my hands, a bit of my hair. We'll get back to regular scheduled recording soon. As a lot of you know, those with the brightest lights, those with the greatest purpose, those with the greatest parts to play in the drama that is life at the moment are going through a bit of a difficult period, huh? I think I've heard a lot of people say that they feel like they've hit rock bottom. And I just wanted to say to you guys, all of the support, all of the donations that you guys could give the channel is so greatly appreciated. I think it's time to take care of those that we know have been doing the work to make sure that everyone else is okay. All right, so book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com. Support your girl and hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. It can really help me out. And yeah, take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let all of it go. All right, so Chakra Wisdom Oracle. We're not using any tarot at the moment just because I get called, you know, like it comes to me, use the tarot right now, don't use the tarot right now. And I kind of trust my intuition like that. I do feel like sometimes when we're using oracles, certain messages that needed to come out don't basically. And so it is nice, I think, to just divert to the oracle every now and then. The first message out is bittersweet. I feel like a lot of you have come to this place where there is this element of life being a little bit bittersweet at the moment. There are certain things that had to go, and there are certain things that have had to come, and making peace with what is can sometimes be exactly that, bittersweet. And sometimes when we know we have to say goodbye, sometimes when we know that there's no going back, sometimes when we know that there are certain chapters that have come to an end, or there are certain realizations that we have to have, this whole melancholy is a beautiful thing. This feeling of bittersweet is such a beautiful emotion, really, because there's art in this feeling. The next card is facade. Don't hold a front. Don't fake it. Don't lie to yourself. Acknowledge what it is. A lot of people say fake it till you make it. I don't know if those people actually really do make it, because unless you're not really feeling something, you're not really going to be it. So I think with this concept of facade here, where you know that you have built up this delusion facade to cover up a multitude of hurts over a lifetime, that you know you have had to build up this wall, this facade, this brick wall that you've had to build up in front of it, just so that you know that you're not going to crumble. There is something here that is saying to you, there is something really bittersweet about accepting that there are times where we know that we can't lie to ourselves anymore. There are times where we know that this means now. And this moment means that you have to accept the good with the bad, and you have to change what you know impasse has been blocking you. What is this block? Who is this block? What is it? Because you can't masquerade in a limbo of half happy and half sad because of these blockages that have not been addressed, because you just are worried that it's going to completely take you out. If you continue to ignore these things that you know you've had to put up to create this illusion between you and the rest of the world, makes me think of that recent Joker film with Joaquin, what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix? Yeah. There's almost like this element of you having to paint on a face for the rest of the world, and when you're in your own space feeling really isolated and different from the world, almost as if there is no one who gets it and no one who understands. If you are to carry on with these facades, then the blocks, they continue. Where right now you have this beautiful opportunity right now to deal with you. Guilt and completion. Wow. I think it's safe to say that a certain cycle has come full circle. You've come to the end of something, and there is no point in carrying any guilt or doing things just because you feel like you have to, or enabling others or letting others get away with their bad behavior just because there's some form of like a martyr syndrome going on here. You have to accept that cycle of being a people pleaser has come to a complete end now, and you're gonna have to get those blocks out of your solar plexus, or you're gonna have to really look at that relationship with that parent that you had to really overcompensate for because nothing you ever did felt like enough for them. There is this guilt that goes with closing out cycles with people that may have latched onto your energy, where you may have even been feeding them. They may have even been feeding off of your energy for the longest time. It's time to really look at where that comes from. Let's get some more messages. Balance. Renewal. I like that. And confusion. I think it's safe to say that by you creating a safe space for yourself, you allow yourself to step away from any form of confusion, and you allow yourself the recovery and the renewal that you need. That's recovery at the bottom of the deck there. Isolation at the bottom of that. You can't do this people-pleasing thing. You're going to have to find some balance. Not everyone is going to be happy, and that's not your problem. You will have to see where it is that these blockages that may have been blocking you for the longest time in the thing that you know what you already know where this blockage is. There is something about a completion to the things that have blocked you up until now, because you may have built a facade over certain things, traumas that needed healing so that you can move on from them. And so yeah, now the lesson really is all about completion, and there really is no need to feel guilt. You may have to step away from this people-pleasing thing and really put yourself in this place where you know that you're operating from the best of balance, because right now what is being offered to you is the key to recovery and the renewal for all of those years lost, and all that energy lost, and all the money lost, and all of the love lost over this confusion that was perhaps really, really deliberate. And I think, let's get some of these. The Universe Has My Back by Gabriel Bernstein, one of my favorite decks also. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. I think more so than anything right now, there is a desperate, desperate need. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. I think right now, all of the distractions and all of the facades and all of the fakeness, all of the fake, it has to stop. And there might need to be a moment of truth where you are allowing yourself an opportunity to really connect with the fact that there might be some inner turmoils that have led to certain 3D experiences where you might be feeling a lot of confusion. And it is really time to drop the facade. Okay? These blocks that are happening, you gotta put a completion to this cycle of enabling others and people pleasing, and you have to understand that right now this confusion can't lead to anything other than confusion externally. And right now you're being told that it is your internal condition that is requiring some compassion for yourself. You're going to have to tune into the energy of love, however. And when you are ready to speak up, the words will come. It is time for you to understand that you might need to be really compassionate towards yourself right now. Book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com. There is currently a monthly saver that's going on with 4 45-minute readings done consecutive for 4 weeks. If there is something that you needed help overcoming and you just need that person to go through it with you, book a reading right now, rubyreadstarot.com. All the love and support you can give to the channel is so greatly appreciated. If you are someone who is going through something tough right now, I want you to know that it's going to get better. It will always get better. It always has got better, and it always will get better. Stay strong. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Love to you always.